So, haven't had a video in a while, but today is actually an incredibly exciting day. I've been waiting for a good opportunity to share some awesome stories with you guys, and today is the day we start a new Rome Overlanding build. But our build is going to be a little bit different than before. You know, before we were gunning to build the ultimate Hilux, and you know, we kitted out the chimney to the nines. This week, and for hopefully a couple weeks to come, we are going to be doing an awesome budget build, and we're going to be doing that with Andy. You guys have seen him on the show. He joined us on the Namibia trip. He's been busy filming and doing a lot of stuff with us, and he's been like a critical part of, you know, Rome Overlanding for the past year. So I want to give back a little bit on my side and help him out with his build. He's fallen in love with overlanding and he really wants to get into it. We found him a vehicle. We're going to be going and driving there today to go and pick it up. It needs a lot of love and a lot of work, but he's very budget conscious because he is retired. He's no longer earning an income. He can't just wantonly waste money on things that are unnecessary. So this build, I think, is going to appeal to a lot of people. I think a lot of people are going to really get behind this because it's going to be very relevant to them. Not everybody has, you know, sponsors backing them to fully kit out a vehicle. And we are going to be looking step by step along the process. We're going to be seeing how much do the accessories cost. You know, we're going to set ourselves a budget to work towards, and yeah, we're going to see, can we do this? I think it's going to be really exciting, and I think at the end of the day it's going to be a massive thing for Andy. Anyways, I hope you guys are going to join in on this epic build. We're going to be looking at some of the nitty-gritty stuff. We're going to be doing a bit of DIY. We're going to be putting on some bolt-on stuff. We're going to be fixing the car mechanically as well. So there's a lot of stuff we're going to be doing, and I really hope to see you guys along the way. Anyways, for now, let's go pick up Andy's vehicle and see what do we have to deal with. So, what did Andy get? He got a 2009 Isuzu KB300 extra cab with low range 4x4 that doesn't currently really work, and 280,000 kilometers on the clock for a whopping 150,000 Rand. It needs a bit of love, but there is so much potential packed into this vehicle.
Made it. Now I'm an Overlander.
A bit different from your Opel.
I tell you, this is real stuff now. You can feel this is real stuff. It's like really solid. That's what I love about it. Jeez. Hey, this is opportunities opening up for me now. Hey, I tell you
Absolutely.
what. A new world, a new life. I can go places I never thought I'd ever go. Hey, Adrian, thanks. Wow. Jeez.
So they're just getting the vehicle ready for Andy. A few last little things just to clean up and stuff on it. But I think this is going to be a fantastic platform for him to be able to kind of, you know, grow into his overlanding. It's got 4x4. It's a 3-liter turbo diesel, so it's got plenty of grunt. It's actually quite a fuel efficient engine as well, and extra cab, so we're going to put a nice beautiful canopy on here. We're going to DIY some drawers in the back there. We're going to have a dual battery system in there. We're going to really build a beautiful budget overlander that is, I think, is going to be very realistic and approachable for a lot of people who want to get into overlanding, or maybe they've got a spare vehicle lying around and they want to make a couple changes, you know, to be able to get it out there. So I think this is going to be really awesome for him. It's got a few lights on the dashboard. The Christmas tree is alive there, so we've got some work to do in the workshop. I have a feeling this car needs a very good clean. It is an Isuzu. They are bulletproof and super reliable, so I think it just needs a good clean. We'll have a look. We'll see what needs to get replaced. We've got budget for that. We managed to get the car at a pretty good price, so within the budget. Once we get back to the workshop, we'll have a look, see what's going on there, and then we can start planning out the build. Anyways, let's sort out here. We can hit the road, do the little drive to the workshop, and I'll be driving into the workshop just to have a feel on the vehicle to see if there's anything odd or anything peculiar that happens on the way, and then we'll take it from there. We're going to go through to Hein's workshop now and then we can have a look underneath the vehicle, see what's going on there, and what are we going to have to do to get this thing running absolutely perfectly and get it ready for Andy to start converting into his own Overlander. So the air conditioning doesn't work. There's a check engine light, there's an ABS light. It's raining and we are literally 2 corners away from Hein's workshop, and we get to the light and I'm about to pull off. I put my foot down on the clutch and the pedal goes straight to the floor, and yeah, clutch just bombed out. So luckily Hein is just around the corner. He's got a basic tow rope with him in his car, so we're gonna have to tow the Isuzu into the workshop. This is a good sign. I'm sure Andy is probably pretty annoyed right now, but what can you do? Oh goodness. Clutch went to the floor and then didn't want to come back up, and then I pulled it back up, and then now it's just there. It's hard and it's there, but it's not engaging. So we have made it to Hein's workshop. Hein, he towed us in his van. We used whatever tow rope we could find, which was not a tow rope, but we made it here safely. There's Andy and the Isuzu. Andy's very pissed off with his bucky right now. No, you know what? This. You know what? If something has happened, it's something that we need to sort out, and it could have happened at any time anyway. So at least now we're here. We're just at the workshop, and it's happened at a convenient time. We weren't in a dangerous place really where we broke down, which was actually pretty simple. The cars could easily move around us and stuff, so it should be fine. We're gonna pull her into the workshop, put her up on the lift, and we can see what's cooking.
Yeah. And reverse. I've released the clutch.
Day one, Andy.
I'd rather be doing this than sitting watching series or movies right now, I promise you.
Okay.
So I need the VIN number,
Okay, you got it.
and then I can quickly send it to my guys, and they'll give us a price on the clutch.
Okay.
Right?
Okay, so Hein, you reckon it's the clutch?
Yeah, clutch is gone. Oops.
Oops. Well, I think it's probably a good thing to do at a 280,000 Ks anyway.
Yeah, I think we found the 4x4 problem, a little broken bit of pipe. There's a little bit of wiring to fix up, a little bit of a service, and she'll be on her first trip.
Fantastic. Okay, well, I guess that's that. We're gonna have to pull the VIN number. We're gonna have to go and get in touch with some parts places and look at getting that all sorted out soon. You know, we got the car at 150. We're looking to do 250 for the entire thing. That means 50, 50 for putting some accessories on, 50 for potentially, fixing the vehicle. So we've got a bit of budget to do stuff like the clutch, to do stuff like the CV joints, put a suspension in, stuff like that. But we obviously want to stay within that budget as best as possible. So look, join us next week as we kind of tackle this issue and we get her back and running. So yeah, we'll see you next week. Thank you so much for joining in, and I hope you guys are going to be excited to see as Andy's Isuzu goes from needing a lot of love to hopefully getting a lot of love and actually getting out there and having some adventures. Anyways guys, we'll catch you next week. Cheers.